Durian, a spiky fruit that grows across Southeast Asia, has a polarizing reputation for its pungent odor and strong taste. There are the durian haters, people who experience waves of revulsion at the mere thought of consuming one. Yes, the durian is indeed a famously polarizing fruit known for its strong, pungent odor and distinctive taste. Often called the king of fruits. In Southeast Asia, it has a spiky outer shell and a creamy custard-like flesh inside. While many people in countries like Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia adore durian for its rich flavor, others find its smell so overpowering and unpleasant that they avoid it entirely. The odor has been described as a mix of rotten onions, turpentine, and raw sewage, which leads to durian being banned in many hotels and public transport systems across the region. This strong reaction to durian, either love or hate, is a well-known cultural phenomenon.
People from Japan, China, and other countries do come to places like Davao in the Philippines to buy and eat durian, partly because of the popular belief that it can enhance sexual appetite or libido. This belief is linked to durian's rich nutritional content, including vitamin B6, potassium, and amino acids like tryptophan and arginine, which play roles in hormone regulation, blood flow, and mood enhancement. However, scientific evidence supporting durian as a strong aphrodisiac or libido booster remains limited and inconclusive. Some traditional medicine practitioners and nutritionists note that durian contains compounds that can elevate serotonin, a neurotransmitter associated with happiness and relaxation, which might indirectly improve mood but does not significantly increase sexual desire. Potassium in durian may help improve blood circulation, which could benefit sexual function, but direct effects on libido are not firmly established. Research from India involving mice showed that durian consumption increased sperm count and mating activity, suggesting potential male fertility benefits. But these findings have yet to be confirmed in humans. Malaysia is even considering official studies to investigate durian's aphrodisiac claims more thoroughly. Researchers at the National Cancer Center in Singapore sequenced the genome of a durian variety called Musang King, one of the most delicate and popular cultivars. What they found is an extremely complex plant, with nearly 46,000 genes, about twice the number found in humans. Equally interesting, they found the stinky species shares an evolutionary ancestor with another favorite plant, cacao, which is used to make chocolate. And then there are the superfans who sing its praises and travel the world to experience the rare and complex bliss it inspires on the palate. Those who relish this fruit say there's a lot to love. It can be eaten raw, shortly after falling from the tree, or prepared as the hero of both sweet and savory dishes. You will understand what all the fuss is about, and why it's banned from some public spaces throughout the region. You may not like the taste, but you will appreciate the passion and revulsion the fruit inspires. You may also marvel at the strange ways those sentiments converge. It has something we call hong, a sudden smell, in this case, the aroma of bad breath and butane gas, said Wong Peng Ho, a Malaysian Chinese doctor and durian fanatic, as we shared a particularly pungent fruit on the Malaysian island of Penang, just off the country's west coast. You know how when you smell butane and you know it's not good, but you want to continue sniffing anyway? That's hong. Later, sampling a fruit at a remote durian farm, Marcus Morris, a Canadian digital nomad who moved to Penang largely based on the fruit's availability, proclaimed, "This durian has the flavor of a penny. It's like licking a brass doorknob." He meant that as a compliment. True durian aficionados don't just accept extreme flavors. They celebrate, savor, even exult in them. The late celebrity chef Anthony Bourdain once said of its aroma, "Try leaving cheese or a dead body out in the sun and you're in the same neighborhood as durian." The fruit is complex in taste and smell, varied in texture, and surprising in its effects. Flavors can span sweet, bitter, acidic, fatty and creamy, with specific tasting notes that might include cacao, blue cheese, pumpkin, or even bacon or chives. In texture, durian can resemble cheese, custard, ice cream, or overripe stone fruit. Some of the most sought-after durian boast a rare and peculiar numbing effect, much like mola peppers, used in Sichuan cuisine. The smell, which at first can evoke garbage, raw onions and garlic, seems, as you grow to appreciate durian, to shade into more positive notes such as whole milk, strong cheese, and high-proof rum. Almost all desirable durian, at least in Malaysia, has fermented to the point that it has a slight or strong taste of alcohol. In short, durian contains multitudes not found in any other raw fruit or vegetable, perhaps not in any other uncooked food. Sashimi or beef tartare connoisseurs may disagree. Attempts to describe the fruit by those brave enough to try it offer a keen sense of how the durian might drive hundreds of people out of a building. Imagine to have under your nose a heap of rotten onion and you will still have but a faint idea of the insupportable odor which emanates from these trees, and when its fruit is opened the offensive smell becomes even stronger, the Italian explorer Giovanni Battista Cerruti wrote in the early 20th century. Turpentine and onions, garnished with a gym sock.
But the durian also has many fans who extol its taste. You will experience overtones of hazelnut, apricot, caramelized banana and egg custard, writes Thomas Fuller of the New York Times, and have grown to appreciate the pungent smell. In parts of Southeast Asia, the durian is a delicacy. In Malaysia, it is known as the clanking of fruits.